Darker and Darker, a game we all love, but at the moment it feels like IRONMACE is leading the game down the wrong path. With the latest patch getting rid of Fog of War, and a lot of people hated Fog of War, but in my opinion, it made the dungeon exploring experience way fun and better. I'll talk about it more in depth soon, so let me tell you some of the reasons why IRONMACE is leading the game down the wrong path. Number 1, gear changes. A lot of the old roles on gear have came back, like move speed on gear, rings and necklaces. The base roles like strength, dex and vigor getting put on necklaces and rings. So let's just say rangers can get an epic ring of dexterity from the market when it opens. They can buy it with strength or vigor, socket truth is on it. Personally, a ring with 2 base rolls would make gear different a lot more common. PDR classes like cleric and fighter and sometimes barbarian getting move speed on gear to make them faster whilst wearing heavy armor and being able to catch up to you will not make the game fun. But at the moment we wouldn't know because the market ain't out. Until the market is out, we will see some stupid gear sets for each class that will ruin the PvP aspect of the game. Number 2, no balance changes in a while. At the moment, Cleric is the best melee class of Smite and Divine Protection, when Cleric is supposedly meant to be a backline healer. Giving it a frontline option is good, but at the moment it's way too strong even in normals. Druids dominating solos. I am a druid main myself, but a mechanic where it can get across the room and just full heal about 3 to 4 times and come back without any problems is a massive issue at the moment. Fighters having a perk that lowers its move speed from armor is kind of stupid. Just think about it. Armor is supposed to make you tanky but very slow. They also have a skill called sprint to catch up to you. They also have a weapon called longsword where if they hit a parry, it's basically a win for them most of the time. Rangers are the best range class of course, but are also dominating melee combat with spear and double backstep. With a good gear they can do a lot of damage from range, but also do more damage in melee. If you play Arena last wipe, you know Rangers were the worst class to face. IRONMACE just needs to sit down, look at classes what needs to be changed. I know with these type of games, characters with different skills and perks, there'll always be one class better than others. Number 3, lack of content. 2 hours ago we were promised a water map when Sorcerer came out, but it still hasn't came out. Sorcerer has been out for a while and it's still a bit underwhelming class to play. For sure most of the spells are broken and do a lot of damage, but it's never been as good as Wizard. The water map was supposed to come out this wipe, but they delayed it again and given us 7 new mobs in Inferno. What is cool? They've given us new modules last wipe for it. They're trying to finish off Inferno, but they could have done that months ago because Inferno's been in since the game came out to buy August 7th, 2023. Problem with lack of content is people will find the game boring and leave. Like last wipe, no one found it fun to play anymore, and I think the same could happen this wipe. I know it's a lot to ask for, but they say they're working on a lot of things at once. Just stick to one thing and it'll be finished faster. Number 4, the DLC. I didn't think the DLC was paid to win until a couple of days after I brought it. IRONMACE got rid of 100 slots for the market and put it down to 10, but with the DLC you can get 10 more, meaning you have 20 while people who didn't buy it will have 10. This means you'll sell more items and make more gold in a shorter time period. Maybe you don't think it's an advantage, but more slots equals faster gold intake. And over time people will realise that. Also with the DLC, IRONMACE has messed up about 3 to 4 times and I don't know if anyone else has this issue but me. But after the last patch my account got rerolled back 2 to 3 days and I lost mostly everything I grinded for. My characters went back to the old levels, lost gear, lost all my gems, and now I can't even log into my druid to play the goddamn class. I fully pay. Pay to win, more like pay to get railed. If you have the same issues, let me know please. Here's a short clip of me the day before the patch and after the patch. As you can see, I'm level 70 on my main class. My bard is level 22. My druid is level 30. Okay. And now I'm going to go to my warlock. Warlock is level 36 with all his Wendigos and Wendigo hoofs, etc. Okay. Now I'm going to show you level 58 on druid, level 17 on warlock, level 29 on other druid, and level 4 on bard. Okay, now I go on to my warlock. And I've got nothing. Like all my Wendigo sharp claws and hoofs are gone. I've got my old kit back that I died in the void with. That's next to the claws. And now I can't even log into my druid. I can't even enter the lobby. Before releasing DLC's IRONMACE, you should really test for bugs and glitches and not use your player base as test dummies. Number 5, boss summoning. I like the idea of boss summoning, but the problem I have with it is teams camp outside the boss room or wait for someone else to summon a boss. They should really make it so doors are locked and you're trapped in the boss room like normal dungeon type stuff. It will make it interesting and a lot more enjoyable. The drop rate for items need to be increased as well. Number 6. SDF needs to make up his mind. He keeps taking stuff out and putting it back in. He keeps changing numbers that mean nothing half the time. It gets annoying for long time players, and he questions why some people don't agree with his decisions. He gets rid of all attributes and puts them in. He gets rid of the zone and puts it in. Gets rid of Fog of War, but he's going to add it back. Number 7, the big one. Fog of War. Fog of War was such a cool idea. Makes people explore the dungeons more. Makes them clear rooms and try to find the rooms they need. But now Fog of War removed, people look at the map and choose the best route they need. And also just rush boss 24/7. Fog of War made the dungeons feel like you're in the dungeon. Made exploring the map fun. Yeah, maybe it was annoying going into modules you didn't like, but it's part of the game really. With Fog of War gone, spawn rushing is back. Run into the modules of power as a boss. Third party is going to be back. People will ask for Fog of War back most likely, but then complain the zone is the reason. Number 8. Profit for the game. IRONMACE doesn't know how to make profit with the game. They released the golden stuff in the shop and made a DLC, but I don't think that'd be enough to make back the money they lost against Nexon. Skins shouldn't have stats. If skins didn't have stats, they could just milk skins for money, but because they have stats, it's really hard to make new skins with different stats. You might be thinking, why do IRONMACE need profit? Well, they brought a new building, hired more people, lost a lawsuit against Nexon and have to pay them 8.5 billion won, or $5.78 million. Servers cost a lot. Maybe it won't hurt them in the short term, but in a long time, it will greatly affect them. And I bet you're wondering why I'm talking about profits. Well, without good income for the game, they might have to fire people. The servers might become shit like they used to be. And if they fire people, that means less updates, less content, etc. I mean, we're not getting any good content at the moment, but I'm hoping in the near future, more content will be added. That's it for this video. I have a lot more issues I can cover. If you want a part 2, just let me know. This is my opinion. If you don't agree with it, then fair enough. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you in the dungeon.